Welcome to yet another ham radio video. This is JKQ4DUX. Today we're back in the Conecuh National Forest in the Blue Spring Wildlife Management Area. Kind of a cold, rainy day today. The rain is just letting up. Normally I don't do this spot too much. Well, actually, it's first time, so I guess I never do. But it's just because of this. There's really close to the highway, traffic noise, and when I come out to the woods, I just kind of want to enjoy the peace and quiet, except for me and the radio and all the folks out there. So I'm looking at throwing a wire up in one of these trees and run the coax through the window and setting up in the van. Not sure if the rain is finished for today or not, but one of the things I'm going to show you in this video is a new way to do some logging, so stay tuned. So one thing I had a problem with was, some people log on their phone, especially younger people who are really used to their phones. Me being close to 50 now, I grew up before phones. This was not my thing, and I prefer buttons. I prefer buttons to screens and that sort of thing. So what I had a hard time doing, I've been logging with World Radio League. Hopefully you can see this, but let's just say I'm going to enter them in just to a generic log. I'll put them in my Parks on the Air when we get there, but alright, so I've got the keyboard set up. I type in with the keyboard KC3UKC. For me, that's a lot easier. I like the tactile actual buttons and it will show up on your phone. One thing I haven't found a way around is to move from here to your signal report. So I could type it in on my finger. I sent him a 5x6 and I received a 5.1. And then if you'd want to enter your frequency and all that. So I'll type in 18160, and that was on the 17 meter band. The mode was SSB. So I can log that contact. Well, it's not quite as smooth. I'm not used to doing all this. I'm making a lot of mistakes with my key trying to do all this. Okay. Okay. I'm getting squished out here. I moved up, see if that helps. It was somebody close by with the filter on. Completely quiet for me, but maybe for other people it's hard to hear me. A little shaky. I think my tension came a little loose and been messing up on my key. But Idaho, California, he said Oregon call was from Idaho, so I don't know if he's traveling or he moved. So we're getting out west, that's for sure. I got it pointed northwest probably. let's do a little wrap up. I finished her up here. 17 was great today. I had well, 55 in the log. So well, that was a good run there. I mean, I was out here for a while, so that was nice too. But having the keyboard work pretty well. Took me a while to get in the hang of going from here and then to the key and back to here, and you know, it was all right. You know, even laptops, I've never liked how a laptop keyboard feels compared to one of these. So, you know, maybe in the future there might be something that I do. I don't know if I would get a, you know, like a tablet or something a little bigger, but the phone works. I mean, if you're outdoors in the sun, it may not work well, but we'll just have to see how that goes. But still kind of a dreary day here. It's late afternoon, maybe an hour and a half of sun left. But anyway, here's the setup. Start from one end, go to the other. Here's the fishing rod, fishing line over the limb. Maybe you'll see that tennis ball holding up the vertical radiator, and that comes down to the single counterpoise. It worked real good once again. So put this in several videos. I don't think I've ever really seen anybody else running this. I'm sure that lots of people have. I just never seen it. But if you're looking for an easy, cheap antenna that works really well, not that hard to deploy, I would go for it. Get a hold of me if you need more info how to do it, or I do have some that I put together now and then and sell them at Hamfests or whatnot. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope to catch you on the air soon. This is KQ4DOX. You've watched yet another ham radio. Take care.